Here now is Matt Austin and Ginger Gadsden with Florida's Fourth Estate. Sponsored by Light Orlando, delivering hope together.
We are outside of our studios, as you can see, but we're talking about Montverde, and I'm joined by someone who knows Montverde pretty well. I'm here with Orlando Magic player and Montverde Academy student, graduate I should say, Caleb Houstan. Caleb, thank you so much for joining us today. It's so nice to see you. So the first thing I want to ask you, for the people who are not familiar with you, is that you're on that Montverde team with Cade and them.
Yeah.
Somebody said I had to say that to you, that you would know exactly what that meant.
Yeah.
So how does it feel to be a part of that 2020 team?
Oh yeah, it was great. I mean, it's a great group of guys. Obviously, real talented, but I think like what a lot of people don't know is everyone was real close. Everyone got along, and it was just a really exciting year, and just blessed to be a part of it for sure.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about your time at Montverde, because we were just out there the other day. It's a beautiful campus. It feels like you're on a college campus. Tell us a little bit about what your time was like there. What do you remember about it?
I mean, I remember at the beginning just being hard, being away from your parents, but I think they do a really good job of, all the staff there is real nice, real cool, kind of just embracing you. And obviously all the guys, just looking out for one another, staying in the dorms, and just really having fun with your guys. And then also basketball is a big part of it. Just everyone, same common goal, want to be pros, just be the best that they can be. So it really helps to be around that every day.
Yeah, it really does. And the thing that I learned about them is that they just don't teach you the fundamentals of what you're really good at doing, right? They try to teach to the whole student. How important was that? Because they want you to be a well-rounded citizen as well as just a good NBA player.
Right. I mean, yeah, for sure. Just growing up to be a good man, just teaching you everything. I mean, I think it helps just living on your own. Like your parents aren't there to help you with whatever problems you have, so you kind of got to deal with it by yourself. So at like 15, 16, it forces you to grow up quick. So, but it was good in that sense for sure.
Yeah, when you were there, could you tell, sometimes when you do a job or you're doing something for a while, you get to a point where you say, you know what, I feel like I'm getting this, I got this. What years were those for you?
Yeah, probably like halfway through the second year.
Yeah.
I think obviously it's an adjustment, moving away from your family, and like for me, just going to a different country and living there permanently. And also just a level of basketball, it takes a while to get used to, but I think once you go through it and get put through the fire, I think it helps you become better on the other end. So probably after a year and a half, I think I started to get more adjusted, and that's where I started to play better, for sure.
Yeah, and a lot of people may not realize that you're actually Canadian, right? So tell us what the transition was like coming to the States, because it seems like, we always say, there are neighbors to the north, but it is a little different.
Yeah, I mean, I think just living in a different country, it's a lot warmer over here. Things work a little differently. But I mean, it wasn't too bad, to be honest. I think just the big thing is getting used to living by yourself. I was 15 at the time, so being without your parents, without your mom, dad, my younger brother, was definitely an adjustment. But I think they did a really good job of helping you out with that. The coaching staff takes you in, takes you out for dinner, go see their family. So it's kind of like just a family in itself. So they make you feel welcome, and it's good.
But what did you do in these times where you were missing for your parents or your family members as a 15-year-old guy?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like FaceTime, getting on the phone with them, getting on the game with my little brother, friends, all that stuff. So I think it's big just to call them and keep in touch. I mean, they came down whenever they could. But definitely just trying to stay in touch as much as you can, for sure.
Yeah, and I know they talked about something called, I think they have dorm parents. How was that experience? Because they say that's really instrumental in helping students develop as well.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they kind of just look out for the whole dorm. It's kind of like, I guess, a supervisor for your floor or whatever. And that's big too, just someone that you can kind of look up to, someone that kind of just keeps everything mellow and stuff like that to make sure everything's good. So yeah, it's definitely a tough job trying to take care of all those kids, but yeah, it definitely helps a lot just having someone you can talk to.
Yeah, when you're that young and you have hopes and dreams, because there are so many young men like you now in middle school and high school thinking, I'm gonna be an NBA player, right? This is what I want to do, and they put all their focus on that. But very few come out on the other side like you. What do you say to those young people who are looking at you right now saying, I could be the next Caleb Houstan?
Just keep on putting in the work. I mean, I don't think anything like really good or comes out of not putting in work. So just keep on putting in the work, staying focused, That's probably the biggest thing. Just keep on putting in the work for sure.
Yeah, but do you have advice for them? Because many times they will not reach your level, right? You're extraordinary because there are only so many NBA players,
Right.
and everyone can't be it. You're it because you have something special. What do you tell those young people who may not have what you have, but they have something else to offer?
Right. Yeah, I mean, I think in anything that you do, I feel like you just put 100% into it. I mean, I think a lot of the life skills, and even like the basketball stuff that you learn in basketball, I think you could use in other realms of life.
Yeah.
So even if you don't make it or whatever the case may be, I think whatever you do, I feel like put your whole heart into it. Keep on working, and I think only good things can come from that.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about your day, if you don't mind. You get up what time?
I mean, it depends on the time we have practice, but usually, I'm not sure, probably like 8.
8. Okay, and then what do you do?
Just come get a workout in before practice, then eat.
You work out before practice.
Yeah, just get some shots up.
Uh-huh.
Eat some food, just chill, video games.
What are you playing?
Call of Duty, FIFA. I've been playing a lot of FIFA recently.
Okay.
Yeah. Then it's just chill, and depending on the day, come back and get some shots at night, depending on what's going on, like what time of the year it is.
Yeah, and very often you guys, when you're traveling, everybody's got, they got the music playing. What are you listening to?
Drake. Drake's my favorite artist. He's been my favorite artist since I was a kid.
He's Canadian!
So, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's great. So when you are vibing like that, and when you're in the zone, is what they call it, I guess. I don't know. Tell me a little bit about what's going through your mind when you know there are big games on the line, because every game is a big game, right? There are no throwaway games. So what's going through your mind? How are you feeling? How are you preparing?
I think just excited, blessed to be in the position I'm in. And yeah, just trying to rely on all the work that I put in. I try not to think too much about it. Just go out there, have fun, and play. At the end of the day, it's a game, basketball. So yeah.
But there are days where it's harder than others. Some days are harder than others, right? And you get a little like, okay, I could have done this, I could have done that. How do you stop from beating up on yourself? Because it's so easy to do.
Yeah, I mean, I think just focus on what you can get better at, but also focusing on the positive things that you did well. I think you can always take some positive from it. So yeah, I mean, just continuing to get better, working on yourself, but also like taking the time, like, oh, I did this good, I did that good.
Yeah.
I feel like you can find the positive in a lot of things for sure. So.
Yeah. Do you reward yourself with anything when you've had like a tough go of it, or even a great go? Do you give yourself something? Do you reward yourself with anything? Like, do you have cheat days? Do you go buy yourself something nice? What do you do?
No, not really. I try to just do the same thing as I always do, no matter if I'm playing good, playing
You
bad.
don't reward yourself?
No. I'm being honest.
You're being honest.
Yeah.
Well, that's good because it's just a regular day for you, right? Okay. How do you like Florida?
It's good. I like it a lot. The weather's real good. The people are real nice. Yeah, I like it a lot. Yeah.
What did you think when you were on the campus when you first saw Montverde Academy? Because I just discovered it recently, like a couple of years ago, and just went to the campus the other day.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on a college campus,
Right.
right? So you're walking around that place. What was that like?
In the beginning, it was obviously a lot different. Like, I'm just used to school, just everything being inside. But then, all your classes are kind of outdoors. You got to walk outside to get to your classes. But I think it's nice. Get some fresh air. And just, yeah, I think it kind of gets you ready for college, because college, obviously, a bunch of different buildings, huge campus. So I think it's kind of like the stepping stone to get to college in terms of that, and also like the academics and stuff like that. But I liked it a lot.
Do you go back and visit? Because I went when we were in the gymnasium, your picture's up there, along with so many of the other greats. Have you gone back to visit? Or?
Yeah, for sure. I think I've been to a couple games this year, and then I go back in the summer when we're not doing as much here. But definitely, still a lot of people over there I know, coaching staff-wise, and then also just to show love. And yeah.
What is it like to go back, though?
Oh, it's great. See people I haven't seen in a while. Yeah, it's just good. There's good vibes over there for sure.
Yeah, and so the students who are there now, I know they come running to you, and they're looking for advice, or they're just so excited to see you because they feel like, oh my God, there he is up there. He was once here walking these same halls, and maybe one day that can be me. What is that feeling like?
I think definitely, just definitely blessed to be in the position I'm in. And yeah, just trying to help anywhere I can to people who look up to me, or younger kids. Yeah.
Yeah. Younger kids. You're 21.
Yeah, 21. Younger than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you are delightful. Is there anything you want to share with our audience? What is something that we don't know about you that you can tell? Just tell me.
I don't know. I don't know what you know about me.
Go ahead.
Nah, I don't know what you know. There's really nothing really, to be honest. To be honest.
Know about me.
No.
We know you're a great guy and you're an
Appreciate
awesome
it.
player, and we are so grateful that you're on this Orlando Magic team. And thank you for taking the time to
for
be
sure.
with us today. And thank you for watching Florida's Fourth Estate. You can download it from wherever you listen to podcasts or watch anytime on News 6 Plus.